Good evening, everybody. Let's get things rolling here. A little Bloodborne on a Wednesday night. So, first order of business. I've been taking a look at the old message from Dr. Light here, and we've been having some fun with it. We put Shumway up there eating a cicada. We put Gordon on top of Shumway. But I'm always looking for what the next big thing to do. Oh, well, the Pokemon thing is part of it. Like we're gonna talk about Pokemon sleep, among other things. But yes, there was something even stranger today, at least in my estimation. But first, let's head over. Oh, hang on, controller's falling asleep. Let's head over to the game. Oh, there's a button for that. Where's the button? There we go. That's a good sound. Very, very good. Alright, so first things first, we're going to get some levels.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Oh, the sounds better today. That's good.
Very well.
Does that sound better to you?
Your strength.
Because we've been having that mono problem a lot lately.
Shut your eyes.
But I'm hearing it in both ears, which is good. Yeah, maybe not skill. Go to the soft cap there for endurance. Or for strength. Alright, so that'll soft cap strength. But I think if we use this, we can get another level. Either just enough or just not enough.
Very well. Let me.
Just enough. Good. Let's head over the 800 HP mark. That seems good.
Farewell, good. May you find your worth.
Alright. So, let's see. Am I still doing... I think I am. So I could start upgrading the flame sprayer a little bit. Which I'm considering. I'm considering getting the flame sprayer up a bit. I think it might be of some use in an upcoming boss, but I'm not sure whether or not it's weak to fire. So I don't know. And then there's cannon. I'm not strong enough to use the cannon yet, so we'll have to hold on that until 30 strength comes up. But you are correct. We probably ought to get some arcane. So we'll get some arcane. We'll get some skill. It'll be cool. And I just want to check to make sure that skill scaling. Add slow poison effect. Alright, what if I do this? I take the fire off, but then I upgrade the flame sprayer a little bit. And we can use this as our source of fire damage if we need it. That seems reasonable. Cool gems for the cannon? Not that I know of. It does not appear to be able to accept gems yet. I don't know if you can use gems on it. I've never actually used the cannon, but I've always wanted to. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse today. And I think part of why I'm a little hoarse is I've been yelling, "What?" quite a bit since this morning. Oh, to nitrous. Nitrous. Let me check. Because this morning was when this, like, 8-minute series of cinematic movie trailers for Death Stranding dropped. Improved skill scaling. Well, that's only an improvement, so we'll go with it. Here, we'll do that. That seems about it. Yakuza 23? Yeah, I don't know what I mean at this point. My basic take on Death Stranding is that it makes no sense, which makes sense. You know, it's a Kojima game. They're always weird until you actually play them. And my second main thing about it is it looks like kind of a really pretentious knockoff of The Last of Us. The entire time, like every single thing that I saw made me think this is just The Last of Us with a fetus instead of Ellie. And I just... Yes, Bridge Baby. Oh my god, the BB pod, like, are you serious, dude? It's, I hate to say it, because I know Kojima has made some really fantastic games, but I think that the appeal of this game is going to be in how weird it is, not necessarily how good it is from a gameplay perspective. And that's fine. I'm actually completely fine with that. I don't care if it's, oh. Yeah, I don't care if it's all just these bug-headed crazy things and carrying a fetus across America. I'm totally okay with that. It doesn't even have to be good. It just has to be interesting. And I do believe that, oh no! Well, yeah, that's good. So the main bad thing that happened here is that it became invincible during its initial grab. Or rather, got above where I could hit it. And yeah, that's what can happen. And I forgot to change over my my runes, so I got to do that. A little bit of a speed bump. Yeah, I don't actually think Death Stranding is going to be good, but I do think it's going to be very interesting, and I'm completely on board with that. I'm definitely going to play it. And my biggest concern with the whole thing is that I worry that it's too much about, you know, Kojima's famous movie friends, and less about, you know, making a cool game that's fun. But who knows? Let's see. Temporary transformation. Raises stamina. Okay, we want that. I think we want frenzy resistance. And visceral attacks restore HP. Yeah, Catherine Full Body is one of those things. It's like I don't know. I can't play Catherine again. I can't do it. I'm really glad that I played it the first time when it came out. But I don't think I can do it again. That game was, it was good, but it was really disturbing in a lot of ways. And, it was very scary. I thought it was really scary. maybe not my thing. It is fun, though. I like Catherine. But I don't think it's a game I can play again. If you haven't played it, though, I do recommend it. But it's one of those things that's probably going to be a case of you play it once, and then you either become, the competitive Catherine player, play it like it's Tetris, or you never play it again and you're like, wow, that sure is a game. Now that's one it's really weird. Oh no. Oh, the invincibility on the grabs is, these guys get a lot of invincibility frames, and I don't appreciate it. A mode that lets you skip. Alright, so, yeah, there is a frenzy reducer. Let me put that on. Oh, I don't have any. Hang on, there's another guy coming to eat me. I don't think I have any of the frenzy reducer, but I can tell you that the way these enemies work is if they grab you, your frenzy just starts going up, and it won't stop going up until you kill that particular enemy. But yeah, there is a, like a numbing mist, or not numbing mist, like, it's something. Like, I know it exists, I just don't have it. Ah! Yeah, I don't, I would not want to play Catherine without the puzzle sequences. I think a lot of what makes that game work are the puzzle areas, especially the boss stages. Like, the boss stages are literally something out of your nightmares. It is utterly terrifying. At least I thought it was. I don't think that game works at all if you skip the puzzle areas. It's one of those ones that creates that symbiotic blend of visual novel with another genre. That's something that well, I think that's something that we thank the Sakura Wars series for. That is, to the best of my knowledge, the first real genre-blended game that was visual novel with something else. Yeah, I mean, skipping the part where you actually play it. Like, if you know that you're going to make it to the top and not make any mistakes, then, part of the horror isn't there. Yeah, that rune I just equipped lets me gain HP back when I do viscerals, even if it's not the rally HP. It's very good. Yeah, if you don't play the puzzle parts, you don't get that adrenaline rush. Like, you don't get the real fear. Oh yeah, on replays, if you're replaying it to try to get all the different endings, yeah, then I can see it being useful. That does make sense. First time through, though. No way. Oh good, there's fireballs. That's excellent. I love it when fireballs come at me from nowhere. Oh man, okay. Oh. Yeah, that's good. That's a great creature. That looks like something you'd see in Catherine chasing you up the blocks. Ugh. So yeah, this area, Bergenworth, is it's it's the Miskatonic University of Bloodborne. This is where the game really shifts from gothic horror to cosmic horror. And what better way to do that than have a university inspired by Lovecraft? Ooh, sorry buddy, you can't grab me while I'm doing a visceral. Sedative. That's the thing that blocks frenzy. Hang on, let me equip that. Sedative. Of course. Okay. Much better. Now then, get my echoes back. Whoops. Alright, we gotta, get in the building. Go ahead and open that up. Alright, so here's the university itself. It's not quite as creepy, I think, as like the wax stuff in Dark Souls 3. Where like the ghosts come out of the books. Pearl Slug. That's another arcane tool, I believe. Oh no, here it is. It's for, oh, it's a chalice ritual thing. I'm thinking of, there's a thing that applies arcane to your weapon. That I don't remember the name of. Alright, both sides are open. And we'll head up. Alright, so we did Death Stranding. So, also yesterday, there was an announcement, oh, it's, nerdy Simon Belmont over here, that's good. Even has an item crash. Rip. Good. Good, his arm can turn into tentacles. That's always a thing. I'm glad I was already dead when that happened. That could have been really unpleasant. So yeah, Pokemon had a like a strategy conference, a business strategy conference of some sort yesterday. And they revealed a bunch of their projects and initiatives for the upcoming year or two. And one of them is... One of them is a Switch version of Detective Pikachu, the game. Which is nice. Goes with the movie. And actually, I've never played the game, so I'm actually kind of interested to see what it's like after watching the movie. So that's obviously a good move on their part. But they also announced some, basically some health and wellness games of a sort. Ooh. Got me with the old tentacle arm. Yeah, he's got the whip sword. I think that's Ivy's sword from Soul Calibur. And he's got the thing that turns his arm into tentacles that also explode. And that's unpleasant. But what'll make it all better is, you know, if you just play around with Pokemon Sleep after you do your thing. So they're creating like an all-in-one cloud storage service for your Pokemon called Home, which is excellent. Like, that's something that they probably should have had a few years ago. Like, Pokemon Bank was, yeah, it's alright. But now that they're expanding to smartphones and Switch and all of that stuff, it makes sense to have an all-in-one cloud thing. So yeah, that's good. The health and wellness Pokemon Sleep is just bizarre. I have no idea how that's going to work or what it is. Maybe you level up for getting a good night's sleep or something. I don't know, man. There we go. Oh, just one of those hit me and it's death. Yikes. How's it going? Well, this guy is, he's killing me a lot. Sometimes his hand turns into tentacles and strangles me, and other times he launches some illegal fireworks and blows me up that way. And the rest of the time, he's just Simon Belmont. Yeah, what were we in the middle of? Oh yeah, we're talking about the Pokemon strategy stuff. So we did Detective Pikachu for Switch. We did Pokemon Home, which I'm sure people have been asking for a while. We talked about Pokemon Sleep, which is weird. I don't know that I understand it, but okay. I hope it's going to encourage people to go to bed at a reasonable hour and get sleep. Great. I just don't understand how it works or if it's a game or what. And then there's Pokemon Masters. This is a phone game. And from the sounds of it, it sounds like it's going to be Fire Emblem Heroes, but with the Pokemon trainers instead. Which makes total sense, because apparently Fire Emblem Heroes, it's free money. Oh, it's my echoes? So I'll take them then. Yes, all of those were just announced yesterday as part of their business strategy conference of some sort. And my general prevailing thought is that they're going to make a ton of money. So it's a good strategy. It is amazing how many viscerals this guy has taken, and he just doesn't care. He just keeps on going. Yeah, like, Fire Emblem Heroes makes some good bank, but it's still a Fire Emblem game, and has limited audience that way. Oh no, not this. Not this again. Is this really gonna be the way I go? Okay, no. I was very worried about how this was going. So yeah, like, consider the audience difference between Fire Emblem and Pokemon. It's absurd. The difference is insurmountable. And Fire Emblem is like more like teenagers and adults, and Pokemon gets everybody, including the kids. So it's gonna be massive. All right, let's read about the Antichrist, shall we? When the red moon hangs low, the line between man and beast is blurred. When the great ones descend, a womb will be blessed with child. Great. So Cthulhu's on his way, and so is the Antichrist. Bloodborne. A very happy game where nothing goes wrong for anybody. Alright, we've got the Lunarium key. That's what we need to finish out this area. Hang on. Yes. I lost my OBS window for a second. But surely there will be nothing horrible in this windy staircase waiting to kill me at the top. That would never happen. Whoop. I mean, technically speaking, there are only two places I can go right now. Empty Phantasm Shell, that's the one that enchants your weapon with arcane power. That's right. I mean, I can go to Iosefka's clinic, and I can go here. I think those are the only two options right now, so... And we know nothing good happens at Iosefka's clinic. But we can go investigate that after this place. In fact, we should. So I'm sure that this old man will be very insightful. In fact, he's exactly too insightful for me. I will kill him. Yep. And that gives me a rune, which is pretty good if my memory serves right. Yes, more items from fallen enemies. This is exactly what I want. That is extremely my thing. Alright, let me just make sure this thing isn't going to break. It might break. I think that it might be in my best interest to reload my bullets, just in case I use the flame sprayer, and also repair my stuff. We're gonna see some things, and do some things. And I would warn anybody who has arachnophobia that this might not be the boss fight for you. You may want to go audio only for this next one. It could be a bit much. And let me go see how much of a dent I put in my bullet supply. Pretty big one. Pretty big one. Oh, I never got this. Probably should. Yeah, this is good. That's fine. We can put 9,000 souls at risk. Over 9,000 souls. Echoes. Actually, now that I think about it, did I ever tell the story about the seven-legged spider that I was peacefully coexisting with for a while? Until I woke up in the middle of the night one time and found it just kind of on my chest, crawling towards my mouth. I think I did. Fell asleep reading a book, and the spider that was peacefully coexisting with me for a while suddenly stopped with the peaceful part. And I woke up in the middle of the night with my light still on because I fell asleep reading my book. And I fell asleep with the book in my hand. And I freaked out when I awoke with such a startle that I hit myself in the chest with that book as hard as I possibly could. I really gave myself the business getting that spider. And it hurt. It hurt. I had a book-shaped mark for quite some time. A couple days. And the reason this is relevant is because when you jump into the lake here, you fall into the reflection of the moon into this void. Now, normally this, you might think that, oh, this is the water temple, we're going to fight Dark Link. But no. What is actually here is an ginormous cosmic spider. Oh. And, well, yeah, slight amounts of greed. Slight amounts of greed. So my thought with this boss is that stamina regeneration is key. You can hit him out of his... Oh yeah, it's meteor spiders. That's what time it is. So not only are their faces made out of meteors, they can also cast meteor. Like in the Final Fantasy sense. Although it might be comet. I think they're more icy chunks than rock chunks, which would make it comet. Which makes sense because it doesn't kill you when you cast it. And ROM is so old that I'm sure we'd be having a Tele situation. Yeah, one thing I was thinking about is I don't actually know what these spiders are weak against. Could be fire. But I was wondering if I could flame spray them. Oh, that's not very good. Alright, bad idea. Next idea. Don't do that. In fact, do plenty of things that aren't that. Ooh. Alright, that one went a little bit better. A little better. I remember having a lot of trouble with this boss. But actually, now that I think about it, this kind of reminds me of the Divine Dragon in Sekiro. Or at least the first phase of the Divine Dragon fight, not the second phase. Is Bolt what? Did Rom get you? Did Rom get you before you finished your chat message? Was he kind enough to hit enter? Is Bolt weakness? I think so. I believe that is the case. I thought fire might also work, but it was not working. Alright, so I gotta clear out, yes, Bolt. Alright, no lock-on on these. So their meteor heads are, very high defense. But their squishy sides are not. So it is perhaps advisable one-shot them with anything if you don't hit them in the face. Yeah, with a strong attack. Alright. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to clear out some of these, not all of them. Because if you get rid of all of them, he just summons more. Alright, that ought to be enough. Oh. These spiders are doing a really good job of hitting me when I'm trying to keep him from dematerializing. Alright, so once you do that, he starts doing this, which I'm sure is not very useful from an audio sense, but he's firing comets at me, basically. It's all very Demon of Hatred. And much like the Demon of Hatred, I wish he wouldn't do any of this. Really wish I had a big book that I could just smack him with. It's a proven fact that I don't care if I get myself, too. And we already know from the Dark Souls stream that it doesn't matter if I die, as long as the book gets him before the game reloads. Yeah, I think a lot of people quit on this boss. This is not an easy one. It is one that is often made to look easy. But even as I try to use those very same strategies, they're a lot harder to execute than they look when you see them in the speedruns and that sort of thing. Alright, where are my echoes? Maybe clear out a little more spider this time. Insufficient spider clearance could cause death. That should be sufficient spider clearance, though. Let's see how much this Ludwig sword does. Well, it doesn't do anything if you miss, so there's that. Well, I get the distinct impression that it is not as strong as the Tonitrus. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, spiders. I see that you are adopting a zone defense. Oh, you know they changed the rules on that, right? You can't stay in the paint for 3 seconds without actively guarding. That's a technical. What are you doing, guys? There we go. So if you do that, you can kind of stop him and get more hits in. Like, you're never going to stop him completely from warping, but you can apparently skip him to his last phase and have him spawn double spiders. That's not good. All of this is not good. No good things are happening right now. I have to recommend against double spiders. I really do. That's a powerful tantrum. Oh. Nope. Nope. The problem is you gotta stay in close. Oh, look at them spiders go. They are all around. Doing a little jig. It's adorable. At least it would be if it wasn't killing me. You're killing me, Rob. They drop some concentrated madness too, so that's always good. Would you look at all these spiders? Can you believe? What if a world with this much spiders? Look at them all. Oh, here's my soul. I wanted those. Really, the double meteor. That's a bit of a hard one to swallow. Meteor into meteor with little to no cooldown. No sir, I don't like it. But yeah, that's why this is going to be a short stream tonight. It's more or less just going to be this fight. That's what I think is going to be the case. Maybe we'll do this and then check out Iosefka's clinic, do a little NPC quest stuff, but I think this is going to be our main progression for the evening. Thrust may work. Oh, we can always try thrust. One of these. Maybe clear out some spiders first. I'll just get stabbed repeatedly by spiders. Oh, we're killed immediately by spiders. Man, they do so much damage! And I increased my HP, too. Okay. Next up. I wouldn't mind giving him a good old-fashioned stabbing. The stab, notably, it did take out each of the little spiders if you got them from behind with it. Look at that guy. Alright. This one's coming all the way out of formation, so we'll get him first. And then his friend. Alright, maybe we won't get his friend. Now you can't just whack them when they are stuck in the ground. That's a good time to get them. Despair. Despair is great. Rather, it is a thing that I'm full of. 2 hits from spiders. Enough to take down the Great Gordon. This never would have happened if he'd stuck in FF2. Never. I still haven't used the Beast Blood pellet. I'll probably wait on hitting the pellet until I actually get to ROM. Let's see if I can get him to jump at me. Come on. Someone do a jump attack. No? Oh, alright. I mean, if you're leaving his flank open, then... Oh, man. I was real close to getting that bar full. I think it's good if you get the bar full. I don't think I've ever succeeded, but I'm pretty sure it's good if you get the bar full. If there is one bar that could be good when filled, it would be that one. Alright, so I think general strategy is going to be similar. Yeah, you can take out some spiders and try to create like an open flank. It's a little rough not being able to get all of my health back on these guys. I don't know how full of blood they are. In fact, I don't really see a whole lot of it when I stab them. I do believe that is the trigger for rally, though. It's getting blood. Do more damage, but take more damage. Well, I don't know that I can take much more damage than certain things one-shotting me. So I think it might be a worthwhile trade-off. Ooh. See that bug guy. Stuck in the old door geometry. Amateur mistake. Alright, that just about opens up enough space. Tell you what this pellet's not doing. It's not helping me restore any more HP. Ooh. Right, maybe I should finish off as many of these previous spiders as I can before the meteors start hitting. Yes, that seems good. Ooh. Take out meteors are coming. I see your double meteors. Oh. I think I was doing better with the nitrous, and I also think part of that is the lesser stamina consumption. I'm thinking I'm going to switch back. Just make sure it's not too beat up. Or I could use the bolt paper on the sword. Oh, what if we bolt paper the sword? I forgot I had this. Alright, let's give the sword one more try with bolt paper, then we'll go back to Tonitrus. What if? I've got all this bolt paper that I just never used. So, figure out how to give it at least a little time to shine. But the key is going to be making sure to save it for ROM and not waste it on these guys. Alright, now let's bolt up. And of course get hit immediately. Now this isn't very good, I don't think. Alright, that last hit was good. Oh, no! Oh, the meteors are coming out a lot faster than I think they do. Like, those are coming straight from the sky. He's not even, It's a little hard to figure out when you're hitting his head and when you're not. But I will go back to Tonitrus now. Tonitrus plus pellet. See if we can really rack up that beast meter. I'm gonna be really sad if this is one of those things where I wind up having to get another 100 blood vials. I worry that that's gonna be what happens here. The distraction. Very powerful move from that spider. Well, yeah, I did a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Just wonder how many times I can keep that particular one up. Let's just see. Oh, I've got a few more stored. I can go get more if needed. What I really want to do is get to him with full health and Beast Blood Pellet and Lightning and just go crazy. But I think to do that I need to clear out a few more spiders than I did. If I can get it down to like 2 or 3, it's probably enough to keep away a little bit. Knowing, of course, that more spiders are always on the way. Maybe one more. Okay. Heal to full. Run over. Pellet. Strike. Oh! One shot. One shot. Every spider is too many spiders. Actually, can I take them all out? When does he respawn them? Does he respawn them when they're all gone, or only when he teleports? Because if I can take them all out, and then prevent him from warping once or twice with strong attacks... Oh, there's a chance. There's a chance. Just make sure my equipment hasn't exploded. Yeah, let's do it. Let's experiment. We'll take out all the spiders and see if that makes him spawn more immediately, or if he actually has to teleport to do that. Come at me, spiders. Where are you going? I was too far away from your friends? Got those moon rocks on your face, make you feel strong. Ain't that strong, spiders. Beginning to learn the way of spider. I can feel their attacks coming from behind. He's not summoning more. Oh, he got away. Alright, that's a lot of spiders. I don't know how well my strategy is going to work with this many spiders and the meteors, but we'll try. Hmm. Oh, there's an audio cue. Not that it particularly helps sometimes. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the meteors. It's kind of a swing. Trying to find a good way to describe the cue, but it's not happening. Oh boy. Oh, no. Spider coming through. Here they come again. Well, again, the doubles are hard to even conceive of. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Alright, so learning the audio cue is good. But it doesn't tell you whether the meteors are coming from above or below. Come on now. Stop it. Let's get our stuff restored. Alright, so Tonitrus, full HP, Beast Blood Pellet. Kill all the spiders. Then be careful because he spawns double spiders. Yes. And then we'll get the stuff out of storage. Oh, 90. Wonder if you can poison him. Almost certainly not. There's no way. Never happened. It's fake. A writer invented this boss. We're not saying it was H.P. Lovecraft. Maybe not that writer, but a writer made this up. I think there's also like a companion compilation of finding out that you're correct. But it's not as interesting. It really happened. I've been meaning to watch that show. I think it's on Amazon Prime. But then again, I've been meaning to watch a lot of shows and just don't. Video games are at least somewhat to blame. Since there's one of two things I do with my TV and computer. It's watch stuff or play games. And, well, you can kind of tell from what's happening right now which one I'm doing. Oh, and if it's unclear, the power-up symbol up there is my attack power is increased because my health is full. It's not a special property of the Tonitrus, it's a blood gem. That didn't go quite as well as last time. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by meteors. This isn't good. I should have just kept dodging instead of trying to run. That's what did me in there. As long as I kept hammering dodge instead of trying to run away, I think I would have avoided that. Oh, punch Rom's face. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, that might be a good idea. Alright, we'll try that this time. We will do the pellet, and then we'll hit Rom in the head. So that we turn ourselves into a horrific monster without him teleporting. And then we can beat him up. I like that. That seems like a sound strategy. Oh yeah, you're never gonna beat these guys in a head-on fight. I do wish I had remembered to go get more of Ariana's blood, though. The stamina regen could be kind of vital. Oh, he's trying to get away. Stay right there, Rom. Oh, hey, hey! He ran away. He ran away. I think we know who the real coward is here. It's Spider-Man. Alright, so it seems like it is audio to tell when the attack is coming, and it's visual for where it's coming. So this is a downward one. And then when he flips upside down, it's an upward. This all makes sense. I can live with this. That's from below. And from above. And below. And below. Below is a lot easier. Come on over, spider friends. Oh, no. Nope. Stop it. No! I got something, huh? What did I get? I was so busy jamming the button to do the victory pose that I missed what I picked up. This? I don't think it was that. Does anybody know what I picked up? Because I missed it. I want to say it's this. I don't remember picking this up. Oh well. Yeah, there's Rom. Once you learn all of his moves and their tells, you can beat him. He's not easy, but he's beatable. Here it is, Death Stranding! It was here all along! We've already had it. Man, I can't believe Death Stranding came out years ago. And we just never knew until today. So yes, defeating Rom triggers the Blood Moon. And when the Blood Moon comes out, terrible things happen. Ritual secret broken. Seek the nightmare newborn. Yay! Huh. Oh, and you can hear, the baby crying. That's good too. Yeah, this thing, we need to let this thing get us at some point. But now is not that point. Oops. Yeah, I'm just trying pretty hard not to get got by these guys. Hey, you probably recognize this place. Came down here before fighting Vicar Amelia, and I couldn't do anything. Mainly because I got murdered by those guys with the axes. Yeah, the sky looks awful, awful Castlevania now, doesn't it? Yeah, this is the second world state change. Let's see what some NPCs have to say about it. Insightful. How about here? Riveting. it's not quite Gunfort levels, but it's up there. You know, thinking back on it, like, the Gunfort frustrated me to no end while I was there. But looking back on that area, I'm like, that's a good area. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe we should see how our friends at the cathedral are doing. This guy's sleeping. He doesn't know what's going on anymore. Got a powered up death scythe. That's exciting. But a lot of the basic enemies just aren't here. Yeah, is the other guy still here? I don't see him anymore. He's gone. Kidnapper's gone. Church guy's gone. But how's everybody doing in here?
There you are. You're early, dear. Is anything the matter? You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better.
We saved all the NPCs. Well, for some value of saved. I mean, a number of them went to the clinic. I don't know that I'd call that saved. Oh, and one of them's still up by the church, I think. The other hunter. I'll have to go back and see how she's doing. But, you know, who else is here? Ariana? How's it going?
Oh, there you are. Forgive me, I'm a bit out of sorts. So, no blood today, I'm afraid.
That's not good. Not doing so hot.
Alright, a peek to the herd, not in the old town. I doubt there's any more out there. God's sake.
Yeah, it looks like I did all of them.
Barnum's done
They're all
for.
somewhere. Other than that, though, everything seems okay. Let's head back up to the big church. Yeah, I think we're gonna check out the big church, and then we're gonna go through that poison swamp and head to Iosefka's clinic. And that'll probably be it for the evening. Yeah, there's a new friend here.
You hunt excuses the intoxication of the hunt. Look at you. Just the same as all the rest.
I think I did something wrong on this particular quest line.
If only I could stop this madness.
That's, this is not what I was expecting to have happen. So that NPC You're supposed to find her, like, out here, but injured. And there's, like, another guy in there that you have to kill. So I think that's how it's supposed to work. So if she's there, then that means that I missed part of her quest line somewhere. Which is, you know, it happens. Let's level up.
Welcome, what it? Very well, let me.
Sure. How about an arcane? We're gonna get some of that, and we're gonna get more strength. The soft cap on strength is 25, but I do want to get it up to 30, so we can try out the cannon. I'm actually pretty excited to try out that cannon at some point, but that's gonna come a little later. Gotta have anticipation, you know? Okay. Let's change the frenzy resistance to additional discovery for now. Let's see if there's anything new to buy. Can I get the stones or pellets? Maybe that's just in the inside shop. Oh, I can get Twid Bluntstone shards now, that's good. What is this? Oh, it's discovery up, okay. Well, how much was the discovery up to? 195, that's not bad. Let's stick with that for now. Go to Forbidden Woods. I see what you did there, Hawk. You got the you got that Shatnerian pause in text form. Very nice. Good form. Oh, what if Shatner played every character in a FromSoft game? Yes. It actually might be good. He has the same kind of delivery as like a really kind of bizarre FromSoft NPC. Oh, Dr. Frankfurter, I could see that. Oh, I wonder how many pebbles you get if your discovery's up. One. One whole pebble. Ah, ah, ah. Alright, I can kind of... maybe... Ah! Dogs! The dogs. Oh god, not the dogs. At least it's not the dogs that shoot these. I don't feel like my discovery has appreciably increased. Alright, so where are we going? We're going to... place where we need antidote. Where's my antidote? There they are. Ah, the dogs have escaped. That's... good. I mean, their freedom is no longer impaired, but they are trying to murder me, so... I guess it's a push. A little scary, too. You don't get any chance to rally on that. Have I completely missed it? Path is over here, right? Yes, here we go. Let's get those Canehurst summons. That's what I want. Of course, there's a bell friend over here. Alright. Well, somebody just jumped off a cliff. You can see that. Frenzied cold blood. My general opinion is that I do not want to fight giants on not-so-giant, footing. But also there's leeches. Of course there's leeches. I believe these guys are fundamentally the same as the big axe dudes, without big axe. Okay. Where to next? I think the way through is over there. And that there's more items over here. That is my recollection. Gordon, please. Gordon. No. Up! And leeches. Well, the good thing is that the frame rate is a lot better than it is in Blacktown. It's also a lot shorter. How many more leeches attack me while I'm in here? Oh, there's one. Oh, it's fine. It's just a little poison. Truly, it is a place full of friends. Fortunately, you can sneak around them. I don't think you actually have to fight any of those giants. You can get all the treasure and just not deal with them. Lighttown did have giants, that's true. They throw rocks at you. Oh. Look at these guys, died from all the fun they're having. That's right. If you have too much fun in Bloodborne, you get frenzied and your head explodes. So you gotta really ration out the fun into small 2-hour chunks. At least that's what I try to do. Alright. So, the first thing I'm gonna do is grab that and hit this lever. And now we've got a shortcut back to the beginning of the game. The next thing I'm going to do is get into the clinic. Well, I'm glad there's tentacle-faced beasties just hanging around at the clinic. I'm sure there's some kind of treatment for that. Or to make you become that. Let's see. There is... like a ladder around here, isn't there? Dofus says you need fun screen to prevent fun burn. And I think he's right. It's very important to protect yourself. Yeah, here we go. One's got to be on the lookout for friend birds. Well, you know it's a good sign when you walk into the clinic and your insight goes up and the first thing you see is an alien. Make sure you get that nice shot of goo exploding. That's important. I sure do wonder where all those NPCs are. Got some Canehurst summons, that's good. Iosefka's blood vial. Alright, so this is the door from the start of the game. Let's see what they have to say. Handwritten scrawl. Keep pale blood to transcend the hunt. Alright, so we're seeing some weird stuff. A couple aliens. No sign of said doctor. Oh hey, here's another alien though. Maybe they know where all the patients are. No, but they've got runes. I like runes. What runes did I get? Stronger beast rune. Good. Good. All sorts of legitimate medical research happening here. Oh, in my luck, probably turn one of these things into a mimic. Oh, +3. That's good. Yeah, there are upgraded versions of the various runes in this game that you get as you go along. And do quests and stuff. I think you get the strongest version of each in Chalice dungeons, which likely will not be possible. So, how many NPCs did we send here? Was it 4? I think it might have been 4. There's the nun, and the not so trusting person, and the flesh-eating person, and I think there was one more. Can't quite remember them right now. Oh, here we go, finally. The woman herself. What do you have to say for yourself?
God, I'm nauseous. Have you felt this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm no beast. Oh, God, it feels awful. But it proves that I'm chosen. Don't you see how they writhe inside my head?
I hope not.
It's rather rapturous.
Lady, if your head's gonna explode into snakes, we're gonna have issues.
God, I'm nauseous.
Yeah, nope. We did all that. You're, you know, let's just... We just, Oh, wow, something... What happened? Huh. Oh, that's not good. Huh. What a mystery. Nothing good happened. And that ends the tale of Iosefka's clinic. It's horrifying. She turned the people you sent there into aliens. Yes. Yes, I cured her. She's resting now. Definitely not seeing things from beyond the cosmos, and her head isn't going to explode into snakes either. So I would say she is definitely cured. Yep. 100%. Dr. Gordon knows cure. He knows it at level 2.
Welcome home, good. What is it you did?
And we'll gain a level.
Very well. Let me stand.
We did a bunch of like cosmic weird stuff, yeah. But I'm gonna take another strength point, and we'll just try to alternate between a few of these until eventually we get to a rousing round of cannon fire in a certain number of levels from now. But oh, that's
Farewell. May you find...
almost exactly my 2 hours. It's past 11:20, and I know the thing that I want to do after seeing all that horrifying stuff is go to sleep and have some nightmares. That's going to be really thrilling. I like it a lot. I get a lot of my best inspiration from nightmares. So I don't really mind them so much. Hope the rest of you out there could say that. Because we saw some pretty brain-scarring things today. Maybe not brain-scarring enough to make you see beyond the cosmos or turn into an alien. But creepy as heck nonetheless. So, with that, I will bid you all good evening, good night. I hope you sleep well. I will. And I will see you next time.